We are back with our 8th finalist of the day, Alireza, representing Turkey. Big round of applause for Alireza.
Give it up, guys!
And his team. Alireza, we're going to ask you a few questions first, and then you're going to brew us your beautiful coffee, and then we're going to get to know the rest of your team, okay?
Pleasure.
So, questions.
Oh my God, 1,159 days!
Yeah.
No way. That is
No way! Can't believe that?
Tell us a bit more about that journey of, what is that, 3 years?
It's been almost 3 years, right?
Over 3 years, I think
Yes,
so.
Yeah.
yes.
So I won my national championship in 2022, and that time the world stage was in Melbourne. We applied for the visa, but we couldn't go to Melbourne, and we deferred for the next year. That was in Greece. Again, we had a problem about visa. And every year we just invest too much money for preparing ourselves for the world stage, but we couldn't go. And the next year it was in Chicago. Again, we couldn't go there. So
Oh my God!
Unlucky.
It's incredible because I met you in Dubai back in 3 years ago, right?
Exactly.
And then after the 3 years and you are here, I was very emotional seeing you on the first day, right? And the first competitor on the stage, but you delivered 100%. And how's your feeling right now?
It's unbelievable because the world stage is a dream because you are competing with the best brewers in the world and you are sharing your knowledge with them, and it's a great experience. I think it's a top dream of one barista and one roaster or some coffee lovers. So I was very lucky to be here, and it was my dream. And every single day in these 3 years, I just think about it. Just think about it to be in the stage and brew 3 coffee for my guests that I love them. So unbelievable.
I think it's definitely right place, right time, right people. And as we go into who is supporting your team, please go ahead and brew your coffees, and then we will chat with them.
So I have Kevser Atmaca here. That she's always with me. We are working together in Turkey, and every competition we are going together, and she's a great supporter, and also she is the second place in World Jazz Brewing Championship. That's how I am lucky. So
Super experience.
She understands competitions.
Exactly.
Very nice.
I have Gökhan Salamat here. He is a 2025 SCA Turkey champion, and we compete together, but my coffee was a bit better than you, I think.
just a bit. But then you brought him on to support you. That's very cool.
I have Lala here from Azerbaijan. So this year it was amazing experience for me. Azerbaijan have a border with Turkey, and we are like brother and sister together with Azerbaijan. They don't have a SCA chapter, and I had some SCA courses there, and they was interesting about SCA championship, SCA chapter, and I said, hey, I'm going to world stage. Do you want to be with me and support me on the world stage? And they said, yes, please. And right now I have Lala, Ali, and also Firuza from Baristika, Azerbaijan. That is amazing. And also here we have Orkun Ustal and Duygu from Turkey. They are amazing and previous champion of Turkey. I am lucky to have you. And Janine Delar.
There we go.
The star. The best coach ever.
Hello,
Hi, Janine. Everybody say hi.
On live. This is first time ever I've seen somebody participating through the FaceTime.
We should do this more often.
We should do this more often, right?
Absolutely,
Sierra,
absolutely. I think it's so interesting that, as you say just now, more and more teams competing are so international. There's a lot of global collaboration. Alireza, as you brew your coffee, go ahead.
Yes.
I'm going to ask your team about the challenges of working internationally. I've heard stories about, you roast the coffee in Germany, you have to send it to Janine to taste it there 4 days later. Time, distance, money. How does all of that work together?
Yep, it's perfect. So it was really, really difficult for me because I planned everything
You were the logistics person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love the working with my team. We have just 3 people in the same city, but all of them it was different city and different countries. But we fixed all the plan and all the coffee, which the roast profile we have to choose, how we have to calibrate each other. You cannot go everywhere if you are just practicing for the competition. It means that you have to do everything is like that.
Yes. And then you have to taste coffee in the same
exactly.
conditions.
Everything it has to be same. That's why all the equipment, all the things that you see, all the brewers technique that you see, it's coming for the 3 years, and everyone right now can brew the same coffee, I think, because he's right now doing perfectly. Yeah, it's like that.
Wow. So to me, right? So 1,159 days. So it's definitely tough for him, but also for the team as well.
Exactly.
So what was the secret, keeping your motivation? So because I think, the Brewers Cup in the end, the competitor is the one who's on the stage, but without you guys, never happened.
Yes,
so tell us a
exactly.
little bit about your secret.
Oh. Alireza, what is our secret?
Uh,
I don't have any idea.
I think we support each other. All the time
is
that
too
I
much.
was down, they came to me and said, Alireza, you have a chance to go. Just stand up. And I was lucky to have their support. And even Janine, I was, for example, very, very down in mentality and psychologically. And she just sending some message to me and said that, Alireza, don't forget the fun part of this process. And I was like, yeah, I see it. It's true that I have to enjoy.
That's rule number 1. Have fun.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's very important that the team knows you. And I was a lucky person that I had a team that know me and advising me how I have to prepare myself, how I have to stand up. Because it's very hard when you are not catching the stage. You are preparing yourself so many days, but you cannot be there. And you're watching the competition on the live stream and your friends competing. So
When?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, for
All the
sure.
question.
I want to hear a little bit about this coffee that you've chosen today. So you are brewing a Mikava geisha.
exactly.
The flavors I'm hearing from you as you describe them, very orange, red, yellow, mango, caramel.
Exactly.
It sounds very delicious. How did you decide on this coffee?
So we tried so many coffees this year. At first, we think about Panamanian geisha, but we understood that it's not perfect time to find the Panamanian coffee because it's going to be a bit very, very fresh. And we say that maybe it's better to skip it and goes for Colombian coffees. Then I was lucky to have a friend in Colombia, John. John support me near 3 competitions, and John is an amazing person from Insignia. So I had a good communication with John, and I said, John, I would like to have a coffee. So what is our selection? And as you know, we coffee lovers and we baristas, roasters, we know the farmers. And one of the best farmers that I know, and all the time I love him, is Paul. Is there, Mikava. Paul, I love you, Paul.
Oh, Paul. Paul, if you want to join us on stage, please feel
Please.
welcome to. We'd love to have you on
Please.
here. Yeah. And so you found this coffee through Jean.
Exactly. Some lots from Mikava Geisha, and we found this beautiful lot from the master, the legend.
There we
Please.
go. Big round
The
of applause,
man,
guys.
the myth, the legend, Paul Doyle. Please take a seat, Paul. So, Paul, tell us, how does it feel for Alireza to be representing Mikava on stage?
Here you are.
And this particular lot and coffee as well.
Well, I met Ali first time in Athens.
Yes. No, that, it was Paris.
I was looking forward to seeing both of these competitors here in Athens and was shocked that they couldn't get a visa. That was the second year, and I didn't know about Chicago.
Yeah.
So I admire Ali's dedication and commitment to the coffee and the competition. Very impressed.
Wow. So, thank you, Paul. Ciela, after hearing explanations, how do you taste? What do you find?
So the mango and the caramel, I get it. First hit. Also, I know from experience that Paul's coffees are very floral, especially on the aftertaste, and it's definitely coming through in this cup. And I love it. It's beautiful.
Amazing.
So floral. Aftertaste, as you said, yeah, so floral. I wanted to ask about your extraction as well, right? So you
Yes.
explained about water temperature
Exactly.
being 87 degrees.
Exactly.
And I think it's pretty distinct. I think most of all the competitor using a water temp maybe more than 90 degrees. So
True.
what's the secret behind it?
So normally we are using more than 90, 91, 92. And in Turkey, when we tried and we played this coffee, we always use 90 degree, 89, 90, 91. But when we came in Indonesia, we see that this coffee works better with lower temperature. And we tried 94 at the first to see what's happening when you are using high temperature. And we see that, okay, maybe we have to go lower. Then we said, let's go lower and lower. And we see that 87, 86, 85. And we see that 87 degrees is very good matching with this coffee. And it makes the flavors more bold. And intensity of the mouthfeel going to be higher and higher. This coffee is amazing in mouthfeel sensation because it's velvety. It's very nice coffee.
So I'm supplied with this explosive expression of the floral. It's kind of super lingering, kind of white floral, even white floral. I even find kind of lilac, kind of purple flavor too. So
Yeah.
it's
And the honey
very
aftertaste is super
honey,
lovely.
Very
Exactly.
sweet, very sweet.
Love it. Is there anything you want to say to anyone watching you from Turkey or from anywhere in the world? Any friends, family you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I would like to say thanks to everyone who support me. I have supporter here like Aikoza, like Yasu, that they support me too. My family, I'm basically from Iran, but I'm living in Turkey and I don't have a chance to go to Iran and see my family and my mom. And always my mom said, Alireza, I miss you. And I'm telling her that I have competition, mommy. I'm gonna come. But competition. So I would like to say thanks to my mom and my family and these beautiful people that supporting me, Baristika team, the people in Turkey that supporting me. I have Sergey Blinikov here from Russia that's supporting me here, and with Max, they help us too much. Paul, John, Janine again, Gökhan, Lala, Baristika, Fahriya, and all the people who support me. I love you. I hope you enjoyed this performance.
Let's give it up once more for Alireza from Turkey. Beautiful performance, well-deserved rest. We will be right back with you after the break.